You start by hydrating your brush, and then you wipe them off to be sure there are no residues on them. We'll be practicing and learning the 3 different bead method, which is small, medium, and large. The secret is I usually dip in my monomer. I soak my brush back and front, and then I dab 1 or twice for a medium bead. Calculating how much bead I pick up when I'm dabbing is calculating 1, 2 in your head for a medium bead, calculating 1, 2, 3 in your head for a large bead. Now I'm about to take a large bead. Watch what happens. I tap only once. 1, 2, 3. I take off, and this is the large bead. You see how hydrating it is. It is not dry, it is not too watery. I can mold and work with it. Let's go again. We'll soak. Clean your brush back and forth. You see the tip of my brush is closed up. You can't use it when the tip is opened. Make sure it's closed up and straight. You go again, 2, 3. Then you go for a smaller bead. The secret is when you dab 3 times, 1, 2, 3, you pick a bigger bead. When you dab once, you'll be picking a larger bead, depending on how long you soak in your powder. You dip again, left, right. So we'll be dabbing twice. 1, 2. You put 1, 2. You remove. That's medium. You see the trick now, right? So we have a medium bead. Now let's dip again and dab once and get ourselves a large bead. Always make sure you immerse and soak very well, and then you 1, 2, 3 up, and this is a large bead. You see it's not dried, it's not too watery. This is a large bead. So this is 3 method. Now let's do it in reverse. Instead of calculating that low, okay, now let me show you what a bad acrylic powder look like. If your acrylic powder is a bad powder, this is what happens. It's loose, it's not stretchy. You see what's going on now? It's not stretchy. A good acrylic powder is usually a bit stretchy, not too stretchy, not too loose. Like unlike the first one we used, that was a proper powder, but this one is not a good acrylic powder. So if you buy the wrong powder, no matter what you do, it won't work. See, because the powder is loose and dry. So this is not a good acrylic powder. It won't work. See, do you see how that is it's like powder. It's as if the monomer is not melting it at all because it's not stretchy. This is what you get. So if you mold, this is what will keep happening, and then it won't work. So now we'll be using a clear powder. Now clear acrylic powder is the highest concentrated form of acrylic powders, and we'll be using this for same method. The first dabbing method, which is dabbing 1, 2, 3 times for a small bead, dabbing twice for a medium bead, and dabbing once for a large bead. So how it happens is, as you are dabbing into the clear powder now, if you dab once with liquid, it means you get a large bead of powder. If you dab once with the liquid, you get a very small bead with the powder. This was what we got. Now let's reflect back and do something in reverse. So when we tap, instead of waiting to count the seconds in our head, we are just going to tap, and this is a small bead. You go back into your monomer, 1, 2, you tap 1, 2 into the powder, and then you have a medium bead. Make sure you always clean your brush before you go back into your monomer so you don't get it crystallized. So you dab once, 1, 2, 3, and this is a large bead. So this is how I balance my powder to acrylic liquid ratio. So we are going again. Let's do that again. Soak and immerse, then 1, 2, 3 for a large bead. The trick is dabbing once, and when you dip into the powder after dabbing once, you'll be getting a large bead. And if you dab 3 times, if you dab your monomer 3 times, you'll be getting, if you dab off your monomer 3 times, you'll be getting a small bead. That's just the funny logic. Now let's practice a 3 bead on this nail, on this extension. So I'm using this dummy now to demonstrate practicing 3 bead. We'll be starting with a medium bead. So we're starting off with a medium bead. You see my bead is not running and it's not too dried. You pat that very gentle, do not rush it. I'm going in with another medium. This is my second bead. You see how that is melting? I'm not struggling with the bead. It's not too dried, it's not too runny. At the end of this video, I'll show you what it will look like if it's too runny or if it's too dried, so you won't be able to work with it. You slowly pat that off. I had to change my acrylic liquid because it was already crystallizing. It had evaporated a lot. This is actually a medium size. Oh, sorry, a small bead. This is a small bead for the cuticle, to seal off the cuticle, and you blend that in. Remember, do not miss your apex. Blending. You see, I'm not even doing too much. It's melting on its own because I have a good acrylic liquid to powder ratio. You see how neat this is, and I will be showing you next on how to practice this on the 1 bead. Now let's work on the 1 bead. 3. You see, I picked 3 times to get a large bead. Working with large bead, you have to use a very, very big bead. If you can clearly see, I maintained my apex and slightly blended the edge. I am not pushing. Don't push off your product of the nail. You see how easy this is? You know, I had fast forwarded the videos. They are actually not this fast, but you see how easy this is to work with. Always remove any excess and make sure the under of your nail is not, you are not putting products under the nail. Always clean off your brush. Do not, if you keep dipping into your powder without cleaning your brush, it will crystallize your monomer. You entirely have to change it. If not, your consistency won't work. Can you see that I maintain the apex? So it's not looking flat there. This was what I was able to work with. You see how smooth this is. Now, if you do not have a good ratio, this is what will happen. If it's too runny, you see, it won't work. This is the result you will get if your acrylic is too runny, and then it will stick to your brush. If it's sticking to your brush, know that you are not getting it correctly. Now, what if it's too dried? This is what will happen if it's too dried. Watch. You see how dried it is on the brush? You see? Can you see product on the brush? This would not work. Do you see that? Even your monomer will get dirty, like I mean crystallize with acrylic powder. It's too dried, you can't work with it, and then it's sticking to your brush. So this is how to do it. All you owe yourself is practice, practice, practice until you get it right.